Sunday, good morning, all. Walking is a great way to calm your mind and your thoughts, your anxiety, first thing in the morning when you wake up. Right now, what I chose to do is I drove to my favorite location here to shoot this video. Most of my videos are shot in this backdrop. I love it. It's very therapeutic. It's a small little park. It's got its own vibe. Right now it's about 68 Fahrenheit. It's going to get up to the 80s, so I'm trying to knock out videos sporadically, intermittently through the day. Um, I woke up this morning with some very negative thoughts, victim-like thoughts, victimization thoughts, post-traumatic stress syndrome. If we don't talk about it, then we're lying to ourselves because we're all fighting a battle, right? We're all going through something in life, any kind of battle. We all have our inner demons, and so I think where we fall short as mentors, as guides, as inspirational figures, whatever you consider yourself, influencer, is that we don't talk about it enough. We only share the good sides of our story, of our lives. We always present the final product like as if it was always like that. But no, we are human beings. We are very complex people. Even though there's a lot of people on dating apps and just in general, right? I'm a very simple person. I am easygoing. No, none of us are simple. None of us are easygoing. We're all complex. When you sit with that person for long enough, when you're with them for long enough, you figure out, damn, you're really complex. There's a lot to you, and there's a lot to me, right? Okay, run and gun here. This is my morning routine. I wake up, I drink one glass of water, right? But also right after I get to my super drink, my magic drink. This right here, as you can see, Arbonne. I'm not sponsored by them, but one scoop of super greens typically go in my protein shaker bottle. And then what we have here is ginseng fish sticks. Essentially, it's got some vitamins, minerals. In here, you can see this with caffeine from green tea and guarana, so boost energy level. And then I squeeze everything that you see here is in this glass right here. This is what it comes down to. This is I believe, my magic juice. And so what I'm going to walk through over here, get my protein. I have two separate shakers. One for this drink here, and the other one for my protein shake, actually. So, and what I'll do is I'll sip this, and this gives me a nice boost. It cleans my system. It prepares my digestive tracts for a better bowel movement. And it cuts right through the gunk, really. And it keeps me youthful. I've been doing this drink for nearly 2 years now. And I did a video on what's your morning routine, and you can find this specific drink on my channel. What's your morning routine look like? Okay. As you can see, I wanted to finish this quick clip up here. All this is water, so guess what? You get to drink more water. That's the one scoop of super greens, the fish stick here, right? So let's give all these contents a little tap there, so it's all captured. You put this baby in here. Sorry for my dry hands, I gotta put lotion. And then there we go. I'm gonna free up my hands, folks, but I don't want to shake the bottle. But you close this, right, and shake it, and that's your drink right there. Okay, now that I've shaken this, okay, that's my protein shake right there. You can see I always have equipment lying around. So right there's my pull-up bar and dip station, right? Can't go wrong with that setup. My office space, my YouTube studio that you probably see. Back to here, open this up. Okay, and multitasking. I don't want to pour out of the glass, but check that out. Look at this. This is the good stuff. People ask me, what do you do? It's not just printing, guys. It's the good stuff, the good life. Why do I drink from a wooden straw? To protect my gums. I have gum recession due to braces when I was a child. Really bad system back in the day, and it just
messed my gums up, and so that's the only thing that I'm dealing with. And so I protect my gums through the acid because of due to the acidity. Otherwise, this makes for a great drink that you can sip through while fasting. It's well under 50 calories. That doesn't break your fast, and it gives you such a jolt of energy, freshness, and if you have a hangover, you drink a lot, you drink this the next day, it'll start restoring your balance. And then rinse your mouth with water after you finish this entire thing, so you can get rid of the acid right away, so it doesn't settle on your teeth. Okay, let's keep walking. Let's keep sprinting.
You just don't arrive at this place in life in one piece where I'm at age 49 and not have any scar tissues and baggage and demons. Although they're very well behind me, they're past. There's past trauma that keeps popping up. Right. What I find is that when I get into one of those ruts and just the cycle, because you can go really downhill, and this is where most of us never make it off of our couch. We head straight to the kitchen. We open the refrigerator, find something that's going to treat it, right? The quick fix, the dopamine hit, and find that outlet. And before you know it, you've broken your fast. You've already eaten when you weren't really hungry, and you have no sunlight, and you didn't drink your glass of water or 2 glasses of water, right? That's the first thing I recommend you doing in the morning, right? Even like just before you start work, drop your kids off to school. If you're older and you have kids and a family, your responsibilities is that the excuse of not having enough time, it's no longer valid, because one day your health is not going to have time for you, right? You're not going to have that opportunity one day to say, oh, wait a minute, I don't have enough time, let me go reverse this. No, the trick and the success and the magic in all of this is you start at this very minute. So if this video is something that's inspiring you and provoking some much needed thought, right, with to sit still with yourself and to really think about it, then this is that video, because I am living proof. I literally parked my car in the parking lot across this section here, and in my mind I said, let me record 1 or 2 videos before I head to the grocery store and pick up some groceries for the week. Um, this is where walking really unlocks your potential. Your thoughts just kind of dissipate, like they vanish as you walk, and you are able to put it into perspective that a lot of your thoughts are really the past, right? It's already has been. It's already been done. Whatever damage was done, you cannot bring that back. But what you can do is build a better relationship with yourself, your mind, and your spirit, most importantly, and think of your future self and what you would like that to be. See, this is what I'm thinking in my walks, in my thoughts. So a funny story: last night I went out solo to a local casino here where I live, and I saw this hostess server, and she was really cute, and I put the feelers out. I complimented her nice glasses, and I think she was taken back because she was working and she probably didn't expect it. And I just said nice glasses, and not to make it awkward or anything, but I knew she was working. Her friend bartender was server was actually serving me, and I just put the good word out there, and I just said, hey, not to intrude, I know she's working and all. I just gave her a compliment, nice glasses. I'm gonna get out of here because I gotta get home to my dog. So you leave the scene without making it awkward. Why am I telling you this story? I'm telling you this story is because you get out of your damn head. If you like someone, just go ahead and just tell them you like them, right? You walk up to someone and just say, compliment them, right? Walk up, no pun intended, walk up, right? So I decided I'm just throwing a story in here. Storytelling is because it's all relative. This brings out the best in me. Walking brings out the best in me. I can't preach this enough. So right now I need to reset my mind. It's a very short video about how deliberate I am on getting out of my head. Because folks, if you don't do this, If you don't, a lot of us think that we don't have a choice. A lot of us think that we don't have uh, resources or the tools to step out of it, snap out of it. But we do actually. And we don't need to go to counselors. I mean, if you want to go to counselors and therapists, you can. Uh, we don't necessarily need to go there when you can do this. Before you're about to book that session or invest, right? I suggest you invest in your time in walking. Okay, I don't think your counselor and therapists. I've had a few, and not one of them to date has told me that we'll cut this short. Why don't you go for a 30-minute walk for the next 4 days, 5 days, for the week, and then see how you feel? They won't tell you that. I mean, if you on the flip side, if you think about it, yes, there's some really golden advice there, but you're sitting down essentially. You're sitting down. There's no movement. Your biological system, we're all very still. Like nothing is moving, right? We're all still. There's no blood flow supply to the brain to unlock those beautiful thoughts. Honestly, you cannot create. You're not productive, right? So why be trapped with those dark thoughts? That's my. That's just how I look at this. Is life is all about perspective, right? The perspective changes during these walks on how you look at the problem and how the problem appears to you, right? 20 minutes ago, my thoughts were just honestly very crippling. And you wouldn't think that by looking at me, looking at my channel, looking at my social media. But hey, we're all human beings. It happens to the best of us, and I'm not the best of them or the best of us. I don't know where I fall, but figuratively speaking, I'm just human, just as much as you are. And my responsibility lies in putting this content out and showing my authentic self and what I go through, right? So similarly, if you're starting your fitness journey, your endeavor for 2025 Q1 is almost over. And if you're not losing the weight, if you're not dropping the pounds, if you're struggling with mental health, anxiety, and all of this, the simplest, the most easiest thing you can gift your body is the power of just simply taking a beautiful walk. You do small 10 to 15 minutes a day, 4 of those. Now it's compounded to 40 minutes to an hour of walking. Here's where I'm going to place a bet, is that you're going to end up doing more of this, because this is a very pleasurable activity. The endorphins, the growth hormones it induces, it's just supernatural is what I would say. So go out today, embrace the beautiful gift that we're given here. Feel and really sit still and feel that gratitude coming into your body, right? Hitting every cell, and feel that new cell generation and blood flow through your entire system. Feel the healing, right? I feel so amazing right now, and I've been doing this walk for about 10 minutes now. So all right, folks, I'm gonna cut here and either jump to another topic or finally head up the grocery store. So happy Sunday. Have a great day. Mamba out.